Hello and welcome to an update on what I'm doing rather than where we're up to, because I've dropped Underwatch on the floor as it was starting to look a bit too big. So I've decided to set that to one side. I'll still continue to work on it, but I will nowhere near as hard as I was, because it's a great learning experience. So I'm working on this now. So I went from something that was too big to 2Elite2D, which is my spin on Elite Dangerous, which is going to be a galactic sim where you can fly around, do missions, explore, upgrade ship. Basically more of a sandboxy type game. Yeah. So, like I said with Underwatch, I did learn a lot. For example, some of the things you've seen in previous videos are in here now, such as this resolution pick list, which I absolutely love, which was taken from a tutorial by /X Games, who you should absolutely check out and follow his tutorials if you want to do anything that I do. That's where I get all my, including these sliders. These are from another one of his videos. If you want to get both of these in the same video, I think it's called Menus Redux on his channel. Although now after following those tutorials and doing it a couple of times, implementing it in a couple of projects, probably feel comfortable saying I could probably do this on my own now. So yeah, these have been upgraded from the last time I tried to do it, because previously they didn't store the values. Now they save the values to an ini file, and then every time you load up the game, your music's not coming out at 100%. It's coming out whatever you prefer. So we've got the map set up, choosing your amount of stars and your speed. That doesn't actually do anything at the moment because I'm still in the process of testing and fanning about with it, basically. I started this project a couple of weeks ago, and I've not put 100% of my time into it, like I did with Underwatch. Threw myself wholeheartedly into that project, and I'm hopefully going to be working with a couple of other people on this. This is going to be a collaborative project. Yeah, so I'll just launch straight into it, and hopefully we can see some of the differences. So we're generating the galaxy here. Nice little animation to display that. So it's placing all of the stars a certain distance away from all the other stars. And the first thing you may notice immediately from the previous video is you've got all these lines. This is what I stayed up quite late doing last night. This is our trading system. So a planet, when it spawns, has a chance to be inhabited. I know it looks hideous, don't worry, I'm going to turn them off in a second, or zoom in so it doesn't look as bad. I just want to try and get close to this star so I can zoom in on this planet. So you see here the planet with the text indicates its current colony size. So there are 41 inhabited planets, sorry, 47 inhabited planets in this galaxy. Each one has 3 resources: water, food, and metal. How many transport ships it's currently got stationed, and what it's currently supplying, which is water, and what it's currently demanding, which is metal. And that'll be just the highest and lowest of those values. And then defences is something that's going to come into play later. Defences is based off colony size. So if colony size 1 is a fairly new outpost, it doesn't really have any defences, so it can come under attack once I've implemented some pirates and stuff like that. Once they're in the game, then that's going to generate incidents. So say a pirate will interact with something that has 0 defences, and then it'll flag up a mission on the right hand side or something just saying you need to defend this, and if you don't, then maybe it'll get wiped out, or it'll just have its resources plundered, and then I don't know. Not really thought that far ahead. So yeah, these transport ships are supplying and demanding things all over the galaxy, going from one planet to the next, dropping off what it was sent there to deposit, and taking away whatever that planet is supplying. Once a planet has reached 1,000 of each of these 3 resources, then it will upgrade to a size 2 colony. So one has already done that successfully through trading, and the rest will follow, and then it'll go all the way up. Now the transport ships are currently moving at about, I think it's 8 times as fast as I wanted them to, because they're supposed to be very slow. Trading is supposed to be a slow and gradual process, but I've got it turned up just so I can test how test that the planets are actually growing, and there was no bugs. There's many bugs in implementing this, but it was a lot of fun working it out. So yeah, at the moment you can fly, you can in and out of these. I won't do it just now, because in fact I will. There's some stuff that I haven't implemented though, such as obviously in this system 2 of these planets are inhabited. It doesn't mean anything right now because I haven't done anything. I've only done it to the galaxy level view. But when a planet is inhabited, you'll be able to fly, land on it. If it's inhabited, then you'll have a space station, not space station, a ground base that you can fly into. You fly into the hangar, and that gives you your shop menu, and then that's where you can purchase upgrades for your ship. Pick up non-reactionary quests. So ones where they're just like randomly generated as opposed to being generated by a pirate attacking a base. Like this will just be like, oh, go and see X in X system and then come back or something, or go to this system and look for a pirate, and then when you get to that system, if you've got that quest, then a pirate will be created and you'll attack him and you kill him and you get the reward. But none of that's implemented yet. Only the galaxy level stuff with regards to inhabitation and trading. But I love this. It's pretty buzzed that I've managed to create a universal economy, basically. Now we've got 3 planets that have upgraded to the second class, and more will follow swiftly, and that will just go up and up and up. Yeah, there we go. More every second. So yeah, if you've got any questions about this or how any of it's done, obviously all this text underneath won't be there. This is all just for debugging at the moment. What I'll do is I'll have a side menu. What I'll do is I'll have a portion of the UI down here. Obviously, I've implemented this radar here, which is really cool. So that'll just track the nearest star in relation to the player and the current distance. That is to show you that you're getting, once you get within so close, then you warp in. So if you want to avoid them, then you can use your radar to do that, or if you've fully zoomed in to get the full experience, then you can head towards and know that you're going to go straight into a thing, into a system. So that's part of the UI. Yeah, the second part of the UI, which is going to be implemented with regards to this whole trading and text and stuff like that, is that rather than the text being underneath the planet here or underneath the ship, when you mouse over it or you click on it and it says selected, then it'll be like, this ship is carrying such and such and it's going to here and it's this far away so far and this is how much it has. And then same with the planets, when you click on them, it's like, this is planet X, it is inhabited. Although there might be just like a little flag underneath colonized planets, so you're not like clicking on this one, no, it's not inhabited. Clicking on this one, no, it's not inhabited. Oh, this one is, and so on. So there probably will still be a little flag underneath the. Could be a literal flag. Could be not. Could be just a little dot or something. Just show this inhabited. So yeah, those are the sort of current plans, current state that we're in. I was just really pleased with the way this trading system works. See, 13 planets now have upgraded to class 2. And then that means that any class 2 ones will have more defences, We'll probably have more transport ships, so that'll increase the amount of trade, which will increase the growth rate of the galaxy. And I was thinking about potentially having that tied to technology level, like only if there are a certain number of planets of class 2, then only those ones will have certain upgrades to your ship. So you sort of have to encourage growth within the system to be able to upgrade. And maybe lock behind all the more advanced features to, I mean, it goes all the way up to size 9 on the colony size, which is achievable only by the jungle planets, which are the green ones. So you may or may not get one that's inhabited. I need to look into all the probability and what's the chances of making it so it's not possible for there not to be an inhabited green planet, so that there's always at least somewhere in the game that the player can go to get the end game stuff. It's got all the food and metal it needs, it just needs more water. Is it getting any? Yeah, some's coming in. Here it comes out, this one here, I believe, which should, if theory holds right, bump it up to a class 2? Yep, 333, that'll take it over the edge. Bam! No, it didn't do it, because it created the ship and took away resources before it upgraded. Well, we found a bug. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I think that wraps up what we're doing now. A bit rambly, I know, but if you've watched this far, well done. You have earned yourself a medal. Go and have a biscuit right now.